Right there is enough reason to watch, if you don't mind me saying.
I absolutely agree, and we are off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. First best of 3 of the day. The Counter-Strike network keeps on delivering, and we'll be sending North through middle here. A very talked about point at this stage. We can see them actually having 4 players out, and I'm interested to see what kind of tactics we've got here from North. They've got a boost and the Molotov towards construction. Robs defend them off here. You never saw mid really used in the previous iteration of Vertigo, and now that's all changed.
Yeah, and they look like they want to go mid to B here. They're going to flood over a perfect smoke to lock out the CTs, and AZ's already opened up. AZ trying to focus his attention on Frozen. He does, however, miss his first shot, and now Frozen connects, does not blink. Rops was the one to find AZ in the end, and now MSL wondering where it all went wrong. He does retrieve the bomb, but at the loss of his life. mousesports nearly a perfect defense of that one.
Well, there it is. The mid approach coming in from North. They had a nice idea there. You can see the boost going towards construction. Smokes, Molotovs down as well. They get the first kill, but individually speaking, mousesports is nailing their shots. Didn't look too uncomfortable towards B there. Fended them off. Denied the plant, and we will be going to the second round here with the choice. Do you want to force buy with pistols, mainly the Tech 9s these days, or do you want to take a full eco now and get the Galils, maybe it's making 47s in round number 3. Very well controlled by mousesports, as they'll bring out 2 for masses, 2 MP9s, and we've got the M4 for Robs as well. So the full eco has been called by North. Objective, get the bomb down. They don't seem to be going for the hyper-slow approach here, Chad. Actually going to be challenging with the Glocks here. A very different approach to what we've seen in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
MSL might go down to the nade, and he does. Frozen has single-handedly bested the A prong of the assault, but a bit of a Glock overwhelm, and they might try and plant, but Chris is just in the nick of time on the B site, so no bomb plant, nothing particularly to celebrate for North's second round adventures. They will go down. Cajun spotted, and just make sure he goes down quick.
We'll have more of that. More of those fast Glock rounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's have a few more of those in our lives. Well, the AKs are going to come out on North straight away here, round number 3, and the guns are out. Not too many emissions on that side of things, but we have been speaking about this a lot, and we probably will see it crop up again. Chris J, you know, buying deagles with armor in certain scenarios, financial decisions that are made by mousesports. Now, we can critique them negatively, but if it worked, they look like bloody geniuses.
Certainly.
So it's just have to weigh up their options as we go into these scenarios. It looks like 3 players over towards A will be the first port of call for North.
I think the most safe I've felt criticizing the Chris J buys was when he went Deagle armor into the first round of overtime. That was probably the most he stretched it.
That was insane, wasn't it? I've never seen that.
Never.
I've been casting this game for 6 years, right? And I've never seen anyone in overtime go for Deagle only. That's a bold move to say the very least.
So is that!
Carrigan, Frozen, everyone getting wrecked on the North side now, as we'll see Cage and Kiabi. And a 5 versus 2, they've barely inflicted any damage here, boys. mousesports aggressive towards that A ramp, utilizing the smoke as well. Carrigan leading the way to victory here. 2 kills in that FAMAS and Cajun B and Kiabi. Iconic names now have to fight their way out at the A ramp.
Chris did catch Kiabi there. It's going to cut him down to size. Cajun's swing does get them back in, but only for a moment. Kiabi as well to trade. So bomb can be retrieved safely, but there's almost no chances. With 25 health, he is going to have so much work ahead of him. Woxix considering the ladder flank. Kiabi's making it very clear, very loud that he's going towards B. No window this time, so that's probably a plan.
Yeah, no window at all, so might be able to get the bomb down here. You can see that's the smoke I've been throwing recently. You don't need proper lined-up smokes anymore. They actually designed it so the B bombs are placed a bit more like Counter-Strike. You can throw things on the fly. Sure, there's still the option for set pieces, but generally speaking, you can just throw things as you go in. We are going to see Kiabi cross over, and he will be taken down. No bomb plant found, and barely any kills. It was a 5 versus 1. He gets a couple, to be fair, so he does keep them modest, but they'll have to do a lot more than that to find success, because Chris J has $8,000. Carrigan, 5K as well. We've got a couple of AK-47s. Carrigan's been using the AUG a lot recently, Chad. What have you made of that weapon? I think it looks great right now.
Yeah, I think with the recent adjustments to it, it has potentially found itself a spot in the Counter-Strike
I think
world,
so.
right?
It feels like it's actually the correct spot as well. It's not overpowered. It doesn't seem underwhelming. It actually just does what it should do. And some players that will benefit from the likes of the scope are using it, like Carrigan, which makes sense.
Yeah, I think there's more development like that probably in the future here. But over towards A they go again, nice and quick with the pistols, and Frozen will open things up once more.
Chaos spraying down. No real science behind that one. He was just desperately trying not to get overwhelmed.
If they can't get ramp control here for free without losing numbers time and time again, then whatever their game plan early was coming into this has already been unraveled by Mouse. So.
I did steal a lovely smoke Molotovs A take from Cajun B, and here they are actually. Both of them flying through the sky now, heading straight towards the site. However, Frozen's gonna find the bomb. That's the round just there. Kjaerbye sitting idle, and look how many members of Mouse are gathered on the site. It's a party, and Woxic's the one to ensure the crashers don't get in.
Well, 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 mousesports looking very different today. This is not the team that played against FaZe, let me tell you. Everyone's fired up, they're looking well-oiled as we make our way into round number 5 here. The money's starting to balance out for North. They've got the maximum loss bonus as of now. So AK-47s across the board. It's very rare to see an AWP on the T side of Vertigo, I've noticed now. Not many teams operating with that, and we will see a full buy. Is MSL going to show us one of those classic set pieces? We're going to see another fast A approach. Time will tell as he goes towards the middle area. Like we said, a lot more action now towards his position. CTs have the option to throw an incendiary or a smoke at the start, or just beneath B here. Chris J looking to get aggro with the AWP. I like this idea. Remember, he doesn't have to worry about the left-hand side anymore. It's just the right-hand angle. So you can be a little bit more aggressive now on the CT side and just have to focus with the AWP towards that right.
Very slow round here, stalling on out, waiting out for any aggression from that of mousesports, but they're happy just to sit and wait, and I'm sure there's no dramas on the mousesports side doing that when they just need to wait out that clock. A minute left now. Map control still not completely decided where North want to end this round. Looks like they've grabbed the bomb heading over towards A. The executes from here are very, very easy, right? We've seen these time and time again. At that sandbag right there, you can do the jump smoke to cover off the left-hand side of the site as you enter. And throwing one to cover off the right is relatively easy with grenades and Molotovs to fend off the defenders.
So here's the jump. Throws smoke towards the bomb site itself. Molotov to follow up as well. And you can see them executing towards A now. As Chad mentioned, very easy to do. Just need a couple of smokes. Molotov towards the boost. Wait for the reaction. CTs will normally let the bomb go down and retake together. And Carrigan through the smoke. He didn't see that one coming. Now it's up to Frozen to defend.
Yeah, and I don't know what he can do. Surely it's a death sentence if he tries to get on that box, but straight through the smoke. A taste of his own medicine. Gade goes down, and look at the wallbang from Chris J. He actually tagged him.
Okay, steal that one. That's not bad.
MSL wondering how on earth he just lost 40 of his health. It's more where that came from. 4 versus 4 for the retake. Any smoke to the CTs? I don't see one. And so they're going to have to find these frags. Bomb's half gone as well. This is looking very promising for North, but Chris has already taken down the first, and another. Add it to the tally. Woxic's got 2. The spray is good. They need to get someone else on that bomb. AZ could clutch this. He has to get them off, but Woxic defends. And we will see Mouse stabilize on the retake.
That was very well done from mousesports. Lucky they had the AWP. Chris J made things much easier. He could just hold the turret when they were touching the bomb there, baiting out the Ts. And AZ towards sandbags. Yeah, sure, he got 1 kill, but you can see them using the human shield at that point, making sure the diffuser was covered. There was no way he was going to get that second frag, and mousesports extend their lead. 5-0 now. Like we said, maximum loss bonus and the bomb being planted in the previous round. They do have another buy. Here's Voxic getting it done with the M4. Chris J on the AWP for now. See if that is a permanent change on Vertigo. Perhaps it is. We've seen a lot of AWPers struggle on this particular map. They haven't really taken to it as we thought they would.
Yeah, and Chris J is a very good secondary AWPer to be picking it up here. So if Woxic doesn't want to do it, he doesn't feel it, he can still be very potent with those rifles. It is potentially a necessary mix-up.
I feel like it's one of those maps where it doesn't lend to the aggressive nature of most AWPers. Like on the CT side, sure, you can go for picks, but it's not really like the A ramp is probably your best bet, right? That's been counted almost every single round at this point. Not going to get open kills.
Yeah. It's definitely a tough one with all those smokes and nades going on down there in that part of the map. But if he can set it up to patrol and, well, I think before when we saw him go aggressive B, that's a type of move which we were monitoring from earlier stages of seeing at the new Vertigo teams, jumping straight down into the B lobby, trying to find a pick here.
Yeah, that was a Chris J move, wasn't it? He jumped all the way down from B, land on the Jenny. As we'll get into the next round here, Frozen tries to get aggressive off the scaffolding area there, but AZ is waiting for it. Beautiful shot, read it well. And they might just continue with their approach towards the A bomb site, considering they've got a 5 and 4. No funny business, going to go straight into it, I think.
Yeah, they just flash short and main at the same time and start to try and take some space. But Mouse, they're playing a very passive game here.
I think they're trying to bait out a bit of utility at this point with the CT side. They know the retake potential's there. They've shown 2 players, a couple of flashes, make them feel uncomfortable, see if they'll deliver in grenades, but so far so good for Mouse. They hold on to the smokes, the incendiaries, and Chris J still got the AWP towards short. He's confirmed that's clear.
Here's one of the biggest problems with flashing and trying to take areas on the map. If you don't leave someone around to hold on to that territory, look at this. Chris has pushed on back in, found himself in a dangerous position, put that Molotov down, and now denied them control, even though they've already used flashes to clear out this part of the map. So more utility now needing to be dumped by North, and well, they don't have a huge amount to deal with.
Whoa, the smoke spray again. Nearly catching Carrigan, down to 45. He'll be playing around those boost boxes, and MSL does find him. Chris with some aggressive AWPing, he's got away. Back into elevators, he will cower. Bomb yet to go down, the spray from Woxic's a little awry. And with 2 versus 4, this is looking a tall order for Chris. Rops as well, going to be both backing away towards CT spawn and just trying to maintain those weapons. A nice AK and an AWP. Prized possessions for their campaign here on the CT side.
Well, there we have it. The first round for North is found. It did take an opening pick from AZ due to the aggressive nature there from short, but still, they got a 5 versus 4. They did a little bait execution with the flashbangs there, waited for the CTs to address the issue, and then took them down one by one. Excellent round from North there, their first. Hopefully have a few more. We do consider this to be a T-sided map right now, but it's still difficult to quantify that with this new version. We're not entirely sure. We've only, casted it, 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, I think that execute onto the A bomb site there is the old one that everyone should be remembering, right?
Yeah.
Just the simple smokes and Molotovs. That's what you all remember from the old version. But one thing that that's doing, or one thing that the changes to the rest of the map has forced is less CTs on that A bomb site, right? You can't always be sending 3 individuals there. You need to have 2 players towards mid sometimes, 2 players towards B, because those newer areas are a lot more open, a lot more vast, and maybe potentially need your attention. So with that in mind, we were talking about this before we went into the NIP versus Dignitas game. We've been talking about how NIP, they were doing those retake smokes on the A bomb site. Yeah. That's something that we might see more and more teams picking up as an avenue of how to hold this.
I think so. That was really, if you can pull it off and you can nail the timings, be disciplined enough for your smokes and grenades, then sure, why not? Chris J, quick scope. He doesn't connect. Lucky to be alive, to be honest with you. AZ was hot on his heels. And here comes the exchange of the grenades and the wall bangs now. You can see it's now iron board instead of wooden one, so it does slightly less damage. It's still worth a go. And going for a little cheeky little boost here as well. What have we got?
Interesting. How far does that get you? I guess the wide peak. Okay.
That's not bad.
And it feels pretty safe for short as well.
We'll take that one, boys.
Getting wall banged off it, though. That's going to change plans for mousesports. Still 5 versus 5 and plenty of time.
So it looks to be another A finish here. Same smokes going down, same Molotovs as well. Frozen in position to defend this. They've got plenty of CT presence, but Chris J misses another shot, takes more damage, somehow still alive. Grenades being thrown into their position as well. They both connect, and it will be Carrigan removed here. Another 5 on 4 as they commit towards the A side.
They're finding the picks. Just through a war of attrition, there's bullets through the... Again, Gate has found it. Doesn't matter if it's metal. He'll find it eventually. 2 frags now before they've committed to the site. North are playing this very well.
Yeah, now you've got 2 choices for these future gun rounds for Mouse. But before we can even get there, North need to finish this one off. Taking down Woxic, that's a step in the right direction with Chris J low. Maybe another save.
I think he might be right. Rops is going to explore the options for now. A chance now. 3 versus 2. One player sneaks towards the elevator room. And so much chaos right now. The smoke's making things very awkward on the CT side. And it looks like North have done enough there. It's just going to be Chris J already taken down to 12 points of health here. And they know exactly where he is. Kiabi guaranteeing that he'll be taken down. And there it is. 5-2. And that might be the money broken as well. No, Chris J, AK, and Rops as well. So they got one more buy here. A couple of drops required. But overall, still very healthy. And they didn't save anything. So will they continue with Chris J on the AWP? I'm interested to see if that's the permanent kind of setup at this stage.
Well, they need to go for a new type of hold, right? They can't be staying in that area behind the boards right here because 2 individuals went down to spam. So clearly, the way to deal with North hitting A is not by staying in limbo.
Perhaps more of the aggressive protocols we've seen.
Yeah, go aggressive if you have an all-in move, but that is exactly that. It's all-in. You either win or lose with that type of a fight early or go for the retake options. You have to go for one of those because so far playing in limbo, North were happy to wait and just keep putting bullets through those boards right there. So patient stuff, and this is the hard thing, right? If you have all of your members over towards that forklift room without the forklift and you're getting control of A ramp and somebody's watching that flank, even if the CTs know that you're there, they still have to deal with you some way, right? Yeah. So even if Rops wants to get aggressive B or Woxic wants to start pushing middle, they need to work out how they're going to use that flank, how they are going to make it actually successful instead of just knowing where they are, because so far they know where North are, they're just not able to get the kills.
Yeah, the knowledge is half the battle. A double AWP though, that's exciting, as Henry outlined. Rops.
Yeah, but not Voxic on it.
Pulling it out.
He must really just not like this map. I'd like to ask the guys, if possible, that's if they win, of course. We'll have the interview after, but for now, it will be Gade taken down to 16 HP. The first AWP shot connects. Carrigan, this time using the silence, then 4 instead of the AUG. AZ in front of him. Low HP Gade as well, the sound cues, and that's going to be AZ leaping through the smoke there. Carrigan will take care of him. Takes a lot of damage, but still alive, 5 on 3. Voxic seems playing very defensively towards construction. Cajun B trying to thread the needle. So what's the play? He can boost behind these boxes. So the pistols out what they're going for. I think it is. Boost up. MSL spots him, gets the kill. They might be back in this round now.
Just like that. Voxic thought he had the angle. He was anticipating it, but they've calculated it. A little bit of the off angle. Quick smoke towards CT from Cajun. It's the elevators in, excuse me. Puts a lot of thought into their mid-take.
Yeah, he's played this game before, hasn't he?
I think he might have.
It's not his first rodeo.
They did this on the pistol with these same smokes. They try and go over the top here of the construction area to split this B bomb site. And then, well, they will get over the top.
Carrigan was kind of baiting with his position there, and Chris and Rops will find the frags. 3 from Rops in that one, and they maintain the double AWP as well.
Now, we've got a stat coming in from SEO here, and this is actually a huge one when we're looking at opening kills for this match of Inferno. Mouse actually have the second worst opening kill percentage of all the teams playing on Vertigo in 2020. That's with a minimum of 4 maps played. They only get the opener 35.8% of the time. Now, when we see them getting opening kills on their CT side, that's a positive for them converting these rounds right here. So if you're a mousesports fan, you want to look for them finding these openings throughout. And if you're a North fan, well, you want the opposite. Simple as that.
Well, Voxic on the AWP now. So it looks like he has found the recipe that he wants to enter Vertigo with. He's gone towards middle for now. Remember, no toolbox there at this stage. He can hold this corner. He's still relatively safe. They have to fully commit and swing around. They can flash you first through the windows. So he's happy to hold for now as North approaching up towards short once again. This time, a lot less telegraphed. No battle of grenades to kick things off. It is going to be a pounce. One smoke down, flash goes through, and here comes the full commitment. They're going for the early plant.
He's got the Molotov to stop it, and it's good time. MSL will play above the boxes. Carrigan's already caught AZ as well. Frozen, if he swings, he's likely going to go down, but as MSL pulls the pin, he was temporarily exposed. Still on top of those boxes, and still hitting shots. Frozen, staring at the floorboards, does go down to 11. Carrigan brings a spot of aggression to get them the advantage. He's happy to go down 1 for 1, and
there it is.
Through the box. MSL will not be planting just yet, and Woxic's won the round. A quick double.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Nice wall bang from Voxic coming in, denies the plant and the round. Kiabi left in a 4 versus 1. AK-47, full array of utility, but I'm not sure this is enough. I have to see that shaky aim come out once again, see whether he can find a couple of opening kills. 30 seconds remaining, and in terms of their cash, not great. Considering his utility, Chad, I would say probably to save the weapon.
Yeah, the players these days, you can just see them constantly lurking around, see if they can find absolutely anything at all. It's more risk involved, but he's going for this one. Flash over Molotov as well, but this is a tall task here, 15 seconds.
That's all the grenades gone now, so we'll be saving those. In we go. Gets one.
That's something. And they were all grouped up. A trio waiting for his peak. 7 for mousesports now.
So, what's the call now? Kiabi with 3,500. Doesn't have the AK anymore. 3K on 2 other players. Looks like an eco to me. Maybe a little partial buy some P250s. Nice shot from Voxic there. Cool as you like. No pressure. And a different approach from North in general. They've been battering this A side time and time again. This is a different approach though. Much faster. Got up towards short and a lot faster fashion. Faster fashion.
Master fashion.
Master fashion.
It's all the hype these days. Ooh, it's another mid play here. We've already seen their utility a couple of times. The deep smoke over towards elevators and the deep
Does
CT.
Voxic get out of this? Oh, okay. He's really not interested.
So it's just that one flash they can do to get you off. Ideally, you want to get the smoke down the incendiary at the start, but I guess he's got the AWP, wants to get that first kill, invite them to swing around the corner. And they're boosting again. He's aware of it this time.
Oh, surely they hear the AWP. They're going to want to just burst on that. Yeah, a single Molotov to buy them some space. But he can still watch the boost, and a great angle found by Woxic. AZ goes down. They know there's another minimum down there. Otherwise, the boost would have been impossible. And crossing, Rops has caught a tag to finish off his Frozen spray, and good control from Frozen. Actually nearly finds the third there as well. Be Rops to finish that job for them. But the Tech 9 armor has fallen flat for North. Kiabi's going to give it his best shot to try and take one of those AWPs away, and He's in the right place to do it, but through the smoke they do not connect. Fresh 18 bullets in the clip.
I thought he was going to jump off the map then. He's like, you know what, lads?
It looked like he thought about it. He was
like, should I? No, probably not appropriate. Rush fell off the map yesterday. That was a good one.
He did.
That was quite funny, and it was a 2-on-1 situation as well, I believe it was.
I think, unfortunately, we won it.
You were alive as
I
well,
believe
right? You
so,
won
yeah.
it,
I just saw the kill feed of my teammate falling off the map. I was like, oh.
You had a couple of big 1v3s yesterday in that cobblestone game.
Impact. I was more of like a golden than anyone else, you know? I only had 18 frags, but they were important 18.
18's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I need to aim for.
We were undefeated yesterday. It's unusual for us
we've had
to
3
not to lose again.
strong games.
We played Cobblestone.
We played Cobblestone.
What a throwback.
Under the leadership of Chad
years.
Birchall.
Bring back Cobblestone.
He brought back all his old moves, the mid-push, the lurk towards the platformers, all there. And we're going to be going for a faster approach once again. This time actually running up the A ramp, and you're in trouble, my friend. Oh, they've actually recovered this one. The AWP survives. Frozen will get 2 of the AK-47, and Voxic chimes in as well. Didn't even take any damage in that interaction. 4 versus 2. Cajun being Kiabi now. Not going to fight back here. Good grenade, but does meet his maker.
Gotta hit those.
You gotta.
He's definitely banging on the wall so Cajun can hear that one because he's going to be frustrated.
They live next door to each other, as we learn in the pre-game interview.
When neighbors
MSL, Cajun B,
good friends.
and Carrigan.
Now, that's an old one right there as another kill gets dropped here.
You're just feeding him at this point.
Yeah. The fact that he's hit both of those shots, though, and been able to survive is huge right now. So Cajun, the man we were talking about with a lot of impact, he's finding some more here. That smoke is going to keep Rops's feet planted for at least the next couple of seconds and gives Kirby the avenue to get over to this B-bomb site.
Absolutely. Like
Bit of a dropped ball here, isn't it?
I don't know why they keep challenging Cajun there. That's not a bomb site. That's a very tight choke point. He's got the AK, a superior weapon, and you've given him 2 kills.
Oh, he
Rops
didn't
does spot
see him.
1. Did he not see him at all?
I think because he turned around,
He would have been reacting a bit more than this. And there's the bomb. At least he knows his B.
But look how far away Cajun is right now. There is a chance right now if Rops gets his skates on.
He'd have to get a very quick kill here. And in terms of Kiabi's position.
Oh, there's info.
Oh, could be a chance.
He can't
knows
go.
It's for Jenny. Good grenade. Oh, doesn't quite connect.
Kirby was checking it out. Nice pre-aim from him. Finds his 9th frag and North 3rd. And as they prepare for their next round, why don't we check in with the B stream? Ents and Heretics is duking it out. It's a rescheduled match after the outages in Finland yesterday. So we get to see it live today to start off your day on the B stream. It seems that Heretics have got a pretty damn good T side here on the nuke.
Yeah, that's not a bad start for them at all, is it? Heretics, another team, you might not be aware of. They do house names of Lucky and Kiyoshima.
Yep.
So I'm sure you'll be interested now, perhaps. Go check it out. If you want to get a second
in-game leading, by the way.
Yeah, indeed. For the last 6 months, I think he said.
Interesting.
Either way, let's get into it. We're going to have another quick approach toward this A ramp. North should have lost the last round, to be honest with you. Now we enter this one for mousesports with no AWPs. Rifles across the board. Not the end of the world, but Chris J on no utility, apparently. No defuse kits either.
Yeah, remember round 11. That might be a big round right
round
here,
11.
depending on how this half unfolds now. It's gone back to business as usual for North. Coming up the A-ramp, spamming through the boards, doing as much damage as they can, making mousesports put out their nades. Same old where they found their previous 2 rounds. So you can see the retake setup from mousesports already being established. Very, very passive positions.
Trying to jump to get the vision for the lined-up smoke there. So bouncing off that gird up, lands on the bomb side towards the elevator position. And here we come again. MSL going for the quick plant here. I think he's done enough. They can't seem to challenge this, but MSL had to get off there. The flames are touching him, so that has bought some time for the rotations now. Kiabi with that first kill towards Voxic. They've smoked up elevators again. And Kiabi looking to get flashed in towards upper. There's the flash. Swings in. He hasn't checked Frozen position. Yeah, and he's going to go down here. That's a big kill.
Oh, they trade it. Oh, and he even gobbles up. MSL, he's going to get a 3rd here. Monstrosity. That's the 4th just like that. Quick 3 kills from the in-game leader of North, and the Danes, they're poised to pick this one up cleanly. Chris J's going to try and make it as dirty as he can. Backing away, trying to keep hold of his M4, but straight into the spray of Cajun. 4 now.
We might just be splitting this one down the middle of this stage. That was huge. After that last round victory as well, the money was broken. They limped into this round with the 5 rifles, and MSL takes care of business here. Towards the CT jump spot, he manages to get 3 kills, and the mousesports are sent to the doldrums as they only have $2,000 per player. Chris J does have 4K, potentially a deagle for him. time will tell. Doesn't invest anything. He's got such a strange approach to financial management. Like, I love what he does, but most players would get at least a deagle this sort of situation.
Maybe he wants to get an AWP up potentially, but it's still a curious one right here. I want to keep talking about the adjustments we're seeing from both teams. So we said that mousesports, when they weren't winning those fights, had to either play retake or aggressive. Well, they went aggressive, and they should have won that round based off of Frozen's 2K, and then the fact that the AWP came in and grabbed another one here. Kirby's probably going to get a mop up. Let's get this. Maybe it's a highlight reel.
Yeah, put it in the reel.
All right, put that one in the reel. But
it's show reel, yeah.
Now, these AKs are a bit too loud.
Oh dear. Here we go. We're off to the races here, boys.
Surely they plant, though. Where is it?
AK-47's picked up. Are you saving those? Or you go with the round victory? I think the former.
I would hope they save.
Yeah.
The fact that the bomb's already down, they've already established post-plant positions
they fancy it, don't they?
There's always a chance.
Somebody's saying there's always a chance. Karrigan's given us that insight before. MSL could go down here in the timing window, but Karrigan no armor, and he feels that.
That's an AK as well.
Surely they just go save that AK. They can't even get it.
That was a strange maneuver.
Oh, Elevator is so detached. Yeah, and now they save with just one less rifle.
Odd one there. Back to the point. Sorry, guys. The actual closeness of the round got in the way of what I was trying to say. North have adjusted because when they tried to play after the post plant, they tried to play passively. They lost the round, right? They were very, very unsuccessful holding like that. So the adjustment is keep elevator room smoked and then take the sniper deck off of them. Force it to be part of T's territory as opposed to planting the bomb and getting out of the site. They're planting the bomb and getting into the site. That forces the CTs who are playing retake a bottleneck. They have to deal with the closer positions, not something they're used to. So both teams are making adjustments here as this game is progressing.
Yeah, and it's nice. I like seeing the kind of the two-man push snipers, the flashes in as well. It's not something you see all too often, and it worked so well for MSL there. You've got to be so paranoid about one side of the site when you're coming from elevator. The fact that you'd have to be concerned about your flank and that mid link between snipers and elevator is a paranoia.
If you can get in there and stay alive, that's probably the round-winning scenario right there.
You're right.
But to Henry's point of the 8-7, it felt like a moment ago mousesports were blowing these guys out of the water, and now the score's 8-5.
Just comes down to round number 11, Chad.
Yep,
It'll go down in history.
Oh, it's the Cajun B was.
The Cajun B one, yeah. They fed him in the 4-on-2. It all fell apart. And we'll get into the next gun round here. Single AWP setup, you can still see they're recovering from the financial blowout here. They do have rifles, but some players have helmets, lack of grenades, anything but here for North, as they'll be setting up their execution.
Here we go.
Interested to see where these all land. I couldn't tell you, to be honest, this new version.
Can I see the other lineup as well? Oh, they're boosting. Look at this. They're going to do... Up! Okay.
Seems to be aware of that.
Rops has got his head screwed on tight. He knew that was a plan.
So I guess you must see some sort of shadow or pixel movements when they get up there, because he was very assertive with those shots.
Yeah, straight through into the head. Now the B assault there. The B smoke's landing. They're deep as well towards Jenny's. Quite a nice setup from North. And from behind, MSL can strike both. Before falling, Cajun B's actually cooked him and they've lost the round. That's an awkward way to see those last two deaths come in. Cajun flanked after taking down his teammate. That's a nasty turn of events and puts 9 on the board for mousesports.
Yeah, it's MSL. They did get a couple of frags there, but unfortunately for him, landed in the flames of Cajun B. Does get taken out, and it will be the final round of this first half. North have done pretty well to get back into this game, but that was a pretty monumental victory for mousesports here. They've got AK-47s available to them in the hands of Frozen and Voxic, pretty deadly scenes, and a nice smoke towards the B bomb side, but we're actually heading towards A. North going for the fast-paced approach once again. Looking to get control of the forklift from an AZ. Smoked off, flashed as well. First shot for Voxic, nails it. Cajun B will finish his half with 5 kills.
Spot of aggression from mousesports to finish the half. Voxic bringing the fight to ladder room in middle. It does mean that they have to have somebody responsible for that flank now. 3 members starting their path towards A. Gade at the top. He's been consistently just standing towards sandbags, and this time he's actually going to be the first one in. Karrigan's trying to play safe, but instead it's Aizy and Gade, both opening up the site. The spray from Frozen was close. Nearly a double. Voxic wants to contest, and he has a good shot onto the first. Bomb planted. He confirms he knows where one of the two are. His teammate from behind, Chris J, tagged and fragged, body bagging. It's MSL. And now from elevator, Chris J is likely going to go down here. One more bullet will do. Kirby confirms it. And North, they'll take 6. They will take 6. And we'll be talking about the second half when we come back.
it's easy, it's hard to preach. Cause I've been burning trees and watching fall. If we cannot breathe out, we go forward. Sure, I was searching for cure, fishing a little wildlife. And when I'm low on fuel, I'll still be running till my back broke. Halfway, lost hope and I checked it. Hard roads, I didn't think I'd come back fast. Cause I was running roads so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I ended up zero. This is such a ghostly revelation. I may have fucked up all my chances. Been around the globe, looked around, nothing fitted. Seen high and lows, but you won't even get it. Been around the globe, think it's time to admit it's not the end, but the road, and you won't even get it. Been around the globe, looked around, nothing fitted. Seen high and lows, but you won't even get it. Been around the globe, think it's time to admit it's not the end, but the road. I was running. I was running roads so many nations. Even when it's so sweet, I end up zero. This is such a ghostly revelation. I may have fucked up all my chances. Fucked up all my chances. Yes, I was running. I know. I know. Look into your eyes, I see the colors of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are two hearts that beat in time. And that time was looking down all night, blocking out the sun that we need. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see.
10 human beings that have dedicated their lives to the craft that is the mouse and keyboard. And now we're into the second half of mousesports versus North. GT.bet, the bookkeepers of our road to Rio, are giving mousesports the edge. And I think we did here at the caster desk as well. But the second half, it's time to see if that T-side starts as strong as it did for North. Mousesports now on the attack. And the pistol round didn't land for the Danes. Let's see if the international roster can do one better.
They'll be going towards B, actually. So in terms of their setup, a couple of smokes here, assuming to land left and right at the bomb site. Molotov could be used for a post-plant situation, or they could go for a quad molly. And two are going up here. So let's have a look. Oh, we did spot the head. I'm not sure Gabe registered it, though. He did see the head of one. So there's a left and right smokes. Molotov to come through as well. Lands at the back girder. Flashbang going over the top, and in they go. 5 players committing.
It's an open B site. You can't really contest it. The smokes, the Molotov, three nades used, and a complete wall created.
And the double boost up as well, so they have players ready to go off the back of those smokes. So here comes the retake now. They've got a smoke defuse kit and an incendiary which is deployed already. Chris J ready to fight this one. And here comes our first kill. Beautiful shot from the Glock. As pandemonium ensues here, we have got the full retake coming through and the upper hand towards North right now.
Oh, he needs to find another one though, Woxic. He has. Oh, one tap from the Glock. The smoke will.
No good. No good.
Oh, it won't.
No good.
It didn't spread. Oh, you hate to see it for Gade. He's lost his chances now. He does hit the first shot. If only he had a smoke.
Has he got a kit?
I think
he's got it.
He's got it.
I think Gade has just hit the most ridiculous clutch. He messes up the smoke, but still takes it.
Right
3
down,
kills.
Random 16.
Yeah.
They gave it up.
Well,
Voxic did that, and they challenged him. I guess they didn't confirm the smoke had missed. Gade, all he had to say was, bad smoke, he won't be defusing. And then check the defuse, it would have been fine. But he hits a great shot, to be fair. Don't take anything away from Gade. Like, amazing shots from him. Like, shouldn't have happened. And honestly, mousesports should be winning that regardless. But still, they didn't have to challenge as quickly as they did. One more second would have probably been enough there.
Well, they got the Deagles out, and we know they love a bit of that on the CT sides. We've seen them convert plenty of rounds over Pro League and now the kickoff of Road to Rio. Let's see if they can do it yet again here. Bit of a taller task, as AZ will already do damage to Carrigan through the smoke. 27 points of health,
Yeah.
but well, you've been around for 20 seconds.
Yeah, and so there's a grenade follow-up as well. It does catch him, but only for a little bit of health there. Deagle's firing off. They've got Deagle Kevlar as well, to be fair, but still can buy in the next round with the bomb being planted. Still a 5-on-5 retake, though. Didn't think North would be able to hit that one back, and, well, great shot from Voxic. Continuing that good form. Can they find the second? Apparently not.
Nice work from Cajun. Just little bursts from the FAMAS. A weapon we're seeing a whole lot more of. Those changes do seem to have put it back in people's good books. Back towards A. The initial aggressions have subsided. They're making no secret of their presence towards ramp, charging up Knife Out. And look at how much space he managed to take. Carrigan only had the opportunity to take one single shot. Now frozen. Woof! His shot hurts. AZ was on the boost. There is a potential second, but precision not quite as easy to replicate. 3 left standing as North find 8.
Not too bad, though. Managed to get a couple of kills there. They can still buy regardless here with the AK-47s. They've made the bank accounts of North bleed somewhat as we head into round number 18. FAMASs are out. Kiabi, I'm sure he's got a gun drop for him. That's going to be the M4 instead, actually. So basic utility here. Goes to the decoy as well, just to fill his pockets. And you can see now mousesports. The players that invested in the Deagles do have a lack of grenades. There's Christian and Rops at the bottom now. And towards middle we go. Now, what kind of approach have they got? Lining up their Molotovs. You can see they've got a few bits of pieces here to give them mid-control. Might have wanted to wait after that smoke was deployed, but still happy to sit on the other side of the smoke and Cajun B or just be waiting, patrolling that area.
That smoke just completely negated Carrigan's Molotov there, so any...
Yeah, that's why I thought it was weird. He saw the smoke land. I would have cancelled the deployment of Molotov there, but regardless, they get the opening pick, but it's answered back very quickly from the grave. Galbi and AZ will manage to bring it back to the 4-on-4, and they continue their approach towards middle here. And smoke from Christian, I assume that lands towards construction. See if he nails it. Oh, it's lovely. It's beautiful.
Just as we'd expect from Chris J.
Yeah.
Well, that's mid-control, at least on notice right here. But with that A push coming on in, mousesports have to be aware that there could be a flank. So someone needs to keep their eyes on that part of the map. You can see here how cautious they are, clearing all the corners. Not quite sure where the CTs are exactly. Rops is doing his best to get the eyes drawn towards middle. As MSL peers on over the top, the smoke's clear, but it will be a B finish by the looks of things.
So they have smokes from here as well. We just saw them throw them before. Oxig's lining up his.
Well, they've canned it. They've changed their mind off that
because they got up so much. Space! The flash was there, but Chris full blind actually gets the frag. Now Cajun, he has been such a pillar for the CT side of North in their recent games. Multi-kills up the Hize. He will be Molotoved and dinked out, but still damage inflicted. Chris J gets chunked down to 7 for the cross. MSL's in a bit of a spot of bother. Kierby tries to dig him out of the hole, and he's managed to get 2. One more is required. It's Woxic. He does have the bomb and damage. Kierby looks like he's done enough.
No time.
Oh, I think he got it down just about. Oh. So there it is. So he has actually got it down to 1 versus 1. But Kiabi, brilliant shot there at the USP. He will tie things up at 9-9 here. North with a 3-0 start managed to look very, very good here. And that's going to be 4 kills for Kiabi in total. Nice try from Vox. He still gets the bomb down there, so he still will have some reserve cash. But overall, Kiabi enjoying himself out there. Bit of pageantry.
Yeah, there we go. Kiabi. Kiabi, you haven't won the game yet. 9-9.
That's right, he's been watching all the Fnatic games.
He's been inspired. He's been inspired. Respect to Kierby. 4 kills from him on that round. It looked like they'd done enough. Got into the site. Chris J got the opener. Cajun's only good for 1. That's all the recipe for a successful B take, but you can't account for a 4K from Kierby. Finishing off with style as well on the USP.
Now, round 11 isn't haunting mousesports just yet, but as these rounds start to build for North, that could be more and more of a discussion point here. AKs will come out again. Definitely not a lot of utility to go behind it this time, so potentially something a bit quicker from this mousesports side. We see them setting up in that default spread. They have to take some opportunities here. They have to take a couple of risks, and maybe one already being made as MSO will take down Frozen and kick things off. We had SEO giving us the stat line to do with mousesports and opening frags, and the percentage is so low for these boys here. Second worst, I believe it was in 2020 on Vertigo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, Gade's not ready for this one. Carrigan will exploit that fact, and they've got the B bomb site under their remit here. 1 minute 20 on the clock, but it's still a 4 versus 3 in favor of North. The bomb to be planted, AZ will have to wait. Takes an A to the face. They still have their retake smokes and incendiary flashes as well as MSL rotates in with the AWP.
I don't know if AZ's going to be expecting a gap like that. Someone could get caught by this. Carrigan is in such a prime position. He knows they're going to be up on that boost. I think he might have just been spotted, though. Kirby was staring down the barrel. Woxic's caught another. Keeps it level now, 3 versus 3, but he's keeping him busy. Carrigan just by surviving, and he's actually taken down AZ. MSL's been staring at him, but it doesn't matter. 3 kills from Carrigan as he looks to retrieve that AWP. No, he doesn't. Not interested. They'll need the rifles for the sort of pace they've been bringing to this T side.
Yeah, that round was all Carrigan there, obviously getting boosted on up, being able to swarm Gate is the opening kill that you get here on your screen, and then the way that they bottlenecked them. I don't think he even realized that he got spotted there, but just staying alive, making sure the CTs can't push on him without clearing his angle, very important. As Mouse will pick up their 10th round here and force North down to the save situation.
Yeah, not much to speak of. Some Desert Eagles and that FAMAS, who will be Gade though to challenge first. Takes considerable damage, but decides to fall back here. Could drop down with this Desert Eagle, which he will. Pushing the steps, looking to challenge that right-hand side. Vox, though, tucks himself to the corner. Flashbang is very effective, but as you can see, he's in a good position to fall back. No problem.
So what are we thinking? I really like the way the new Vertigo plays. I think it's a lot more diverse. We're seeing a lot of new bits and pieces coming on through in terms of the approaches to the map.
Yeah, I mean, I think I still am of the thought process that mid's going to see more action than we're seeing now on the T sides. It's, in particular, mousesports and North do seem to be going back to their old ways on these A finishes.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen the most of mid yet. I feel like there's so many technical splits towards B we can do, fakes that will be displayed as well.
Yeah.
Just getting warmed up here. As we all see the boost at the back here, I don't think that finds him a couple of kills. Nice try from Kiel with the bomb to be planted here, and presumably the round given to mousesports as they look to extend the lead to 11-9. AZ with the FAMAS does swing out and find Robs, can upgrade to an AK-47 here. And they've got the FAMAS as well, so with their Deagle armor, FAMAS as well, the AK, they might as well save at this point. Which they will. So not too bad, all things considered.
Yeah, that works out.
Full eco over FAMAS there.
Drop some Deagles across, and then they get 1900 in the next, which means, well, they'll just go for another one of these similar buy scenarios, I suppose, and then going forward, maybe MSL will want to get that AWP out. You can see that he kept the 1700, or the lion's share of his bank balance next to his name. I don't know how North are going to get back into this one in terms of who their star fraggers, if they need to go aggressive, would be. When we saw mousesports, they were tested. They couldn't play retake anymore. They had to go aggressive. Frozen loves that. Woxic loves that. But on the other side of things, that's where I guess AZ and Kirby need to start getting really involved. Kirby's having a great game, 17 kills to his name. AZ slowly ticking along in this second half too. But those two names are the ones who, if they need to take some fights, are the ones that I'm looking to step up. Yeah,
and I mean, AZ's got the AK here. No better time than the present to whip out that Kalashnikov and show us what he's capable of. He did have a spectacular few games at the ESL Pro League Season 11.
Oh, a little 3-man boost being set up here. This one been used for a while in Vertigo. And you can look at the angle here, looking straight down towards scaffolding the A ramp. If you don't check it, which happens every now and then, can lead to a kill. You just drop off the one, maybe a couple. But most teams will be pre-firing this. Oh, he's gone for the... Didn't take his time on that one, boys. The quick snap does not work out for them, and that could cost them a round. Maybe not. Okay, it's working out very nicely. I take it all back. AZ going crazy at the A ramp here. He's going to find the bomb. And a 4 versus 1. So the boost failed, but everything else was spectacular.
But I love the concept, because normally when you see that boost, you're going to sit there and spam or try and swarm them and push them out while they're scampering back, right? Instead, they went forward.
Yeah.
They actually were able to isolate that right there.
And then you pushed them.
So that was quite a nice mix-up, and one that's netted them a very important round here. So we wanted to see the aggression. Well, we got it.
Who would have thought this would be the round?
Can you smell it?
Not really at this point.
Either.
No, not with 40 seconds remaining and no bomb. See whether he can do anything about this, to be honest with you. As he heads up towards the A ramp. They've now got 2 AKs. That's saved for Mass, Deagle as well. And Robs might just be out of luck here.
He's not getting given anything as he patrols the corridors. I don't even know where the bomb is, to be honest. I can't see it on the minimap.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I assume it's
there
on the
it is, down by the ramp there.
Thank you, Green.
Thank you, Rushley.
There it is.
Where is it, Rush?
Zoom in one more time. Enhance. There it is. There we can see inside it. That's what I wanted to get to.
Oh, it was a little scary, a little spooky. 11 to 10. We do see double digits found by North.
We definitely do.
We're going to jump into Skybox, boys, just to
Yes,
break that
I
one
was
down
hoping
for the
so.
people at home. So I'm going to play this. You can see the three-man tower here. They're all boosted up. Normally the Ts, when they see this, would swarm. They'd start spamming. So they're going to actually push on up here. I can fast forward a little bit. As soon as they get contact, let me clear that off, you can see that this Molotov is about to get dropped on down the ramp. And that actually forces them in here. The Molly's going to get thrown from this position. That now forces them into the fight so they can't drop back. And great stuff from North there.
Yeah, especially AZ as well. That saved AK-47. Worth its weight in gold, apparently, as we'll see KGB with the AK this time. Waiting to take a few more aggressive battles here towards the mid position with the nice Molotov. Will send him packing. See, they're going for straight mid control here. Nice Molotov down towards the corner. And a smoke at the construction. Gate will be there. But at this point, trying to back up KGB. He's gone all the way back towards spawn. Which is fine. Remember, there's no window now. It's not like it can pounce towards B. As long as you've got construction under control, you're absolutely fine.
This boost always feels like such a risk, but Robs has managed to get up there safely. And once they're peeking into you, probably distinctly less dangerous. Oh, that's a scary angle to try and approach. He's getting shot from elevator and two waiting for him on the other. Oh, he missed it! Missed the smoke, loses his life. The spray from Woxic is fantastic. He beheads Cajun B before he's traded. Gade, however, still on B, and that's Frozen's task, and he passes it. My goodness, with just 4 HP to spare, he's found a frag, and Rops has found another.
I like that from Rops, patrolling middle from the boosted position. No one's expecting that, and it's now a 3 versus 1, and the bomb, not even planted, is running towards A at this stage. I like this, and a great shot from Rops to close things out. Very nice stuff there from mousesports. Good mid-take. You can see it going for its motions at that point. Molotov down, smokes deployed, go towards B, and apparently if AZ misses the smoke, there's a good chance you'll get the kill.
Well, we can forget about round 11, I guess.
Yeah, there's a couple of rounds that mousesports didn't deserve here, so that's all balanced out at this point. Yeah. Unfortunate for AZ.
I do want to mention that with AZ going down again, that's his 6th opening death. He's been a part of 8 opening duels. He's only won 2 of them. So he's the prime candidate at the moment for that first frag Mouse have been finding.
Yeah, on that T side, when they were heading those quicker rounds towards that A bomb site and Frozen was there mowing them down.
Yeah.
It's the, like AZ going into Frozen type duel, right? So that one is a difficult one to do. And as an entry fragger, oh, your stats are sometimes going to take a hit. And so is the economy on the north side of things. They will be able to invest. The fuse kit on Gade. AZ, the man in question, only... Oh, no, sorry. He has a M4. Cajun will take the CZ75. So they've worked it out. They've decided who they want to have what weaponry, and away we go.
We are off. 2 players towards middle. We see a boost come forward. You can see AZ actually lined up with the smoke in hand, I believe. That's a great HE. Does a lot of damage towards the 2.
Yeah, that works nicely.
Yeah, this AK is pretty deadly. You saw how precise he can be in the previous round, and they do go for a boost here now. Wants to play. So AZ gets himself up, just using the smoke as cover.
I like this.
Yeah, you can see he set this up himself, so this is by design.
Timer on this, obviously.
Yeah.
Cajun has a smoke as well?
Are they going to be mollying towards the boost box, or actually on the other side of it?
Ah, okay, so you can't fall back, but they want to fight, and Cajun does manage to get one with the CZ. Kirby doesn't pull the trigger. He swung in. Now Gade's found a crucial frag. Chris J spotted as well. 3 versus 3. North have got a good stead here, and Kyobi's extended their lead. It's just Chris J and Frozen. Bomb is nowhere near a sight. Chris J's trying to make this look like a B, but the smoke has done nothing. It bounced off a little unfortunately for him. He was hoping to be able to get across off this. Maybe the Molotov will enable him, but still Gade playing ahead of it. Ooh, burning down to 10. That was a huge risk. He could lose his life here. Chris has spotted him.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he is. Molotov will go through. Gade has to reposition. He gets the kill. No, Chris.
What a shot from Gade. He was tested and he is dealt with. Nice shot from Frozen. Rather robotic. And as he hangs off and hangs out, North will too. 11 for them.
Well, well, well.
Damn, damn, damn.
That's great stuff from Gade there. The fact that he stayed alive and then he even got the last kill there. He did a really good job on that B bomb site. Those type of shots that he just hit on Woxic, they're never really easy shots to hit. You can only see the pixel ahead. It sounds like it should be easy, but they can also just see the tip of your head as well. And they have the more deadly rifle of that AK-47 there.
So, it will be North closing the gap here. This one round separates these two teams at this stage. Forced buy from mousesports leads them to 3 AKs, a Deagle, and a MAC-10. It's a bit of lack of utility. They've got one execution within their ranks here. That's going to be towards A by the looks of things.
Could go ladder would have to have been a call with a deep smoke middle like that. cajunb does nestle his way into a potential late flank. Standard smokes left and right, but above on the box, AZ doesn't find anything. MSL's AWP does connect onto the first before the smoke's fully plumed, but now he's lost his vision. Rops has managed to equalize. Coming in from behind, he strikes. Chris deals with CSGO as well. That's the flank completely nullified, but Gade brings the fight, brings the flare. Down to a 2v1. MSL thrown into a clutch scenario. AWP on his back.
Are they just hightailing it to the other bomb site? I think they are.
Certainly looks that way.
See you later, MSL. Voxic will be making his way towards the B bomb site. MSL reads it, though. There is a chance I think he can get there in time. Oh, they've gone for the double bluff.
Oh,
You don't... Oh, MSL's reading it. Where is he off to now?
he's got the big brain, Henry.
He does. Oh, my God.
He knows.
They spotted him now. Back
They're
to
making
B.
so many sound cues. Guys, think about this. What's the plan? Oh no, exposed. 20 seconds, they have to commit. Woxic's half health, he's on the bomb. Or has the bomb, I should say, has to plant. MSL's just holding the tight lines, and there's his second shot. Oh no, a narrow miss, and Woxic, he'll profit.
MSL with the Galaxy brain play there. He read the double fake well, but still, the 1 versus 1 eludes him. I just didn't have the information as to where Voxic was. He just snuck by with the walk there towards the bomb site. MSL misses the shot, and it will be the round landing in favor of mousesports. Only 1 player survives, however. We knew that money was weak going for this round. They had 2 pistols and 3 AKs, so it's going to be more of the same. Then you get 32.50 per player for winning by virtue of kills, and you can see that's reflected there on the purchases. Carrigan with the MAC-10. Frozen and Voxic do have enough to buy here, and Rops as well, but he's got no grenades to speak of. So a tactical timeout. The second so far, looking to close out North's map pick of Vertigo. Difficult to predict who's going to be the winner here. We just don't have a sample size of any of these teams on this particular map, and it's going to keep changing every day. Not every week, every day we see this map, is going to be new, innovative ideas.
And a lot of those ideas are having to be solved live. That's something that the viewer needs to understand.
Yep.
And normally they sit there and they have all their theory, their understanding, they can watch the demos. Here, the only way you could have picked that up is if you were practicing these teams on these certain maps. And even then, you don't know if what they're showing you is what they're going to use when you get to match day. So new ideas coming on in, it forces teams to think on their feet, gives us some more exciting Counter-Strike because there's more gaps. That's when you get your crazy clutch moments and your 4Ks, and Alex is screaming about mathematical impossibilities. That's the type of CS that happens when things get a little bit loosey-goosey.
Yeah. And loosey-goosey we are. Double pushing middle, and it works. They get a rifle out of that one. Admittedly, 2 members of North now operating with under 20 health, but it's a start, and a positive one for the Danes.
Well, Robson will offer up an AK-47. He does substantial damage before he is taken down, but now the boost will come through. AZ taken up, they're going for the double booster at the back. I like it, and AZ, he manages to get the first. Has he got anything left in the tank here? He got 3 kills in their previous eco round. He might be on for the same results here. Second connects, Voxic goes down, and they actually have the man advantage as Gade is going for a big backstab here. It might not even matter, as he's looking for a quad kill now.
Yep, give AZ the rifle, and he will punish you for it. Just like that, they set him up for success. Make sure the healthiest member has the rifle. The healthiest member is boosted over the smoke.
Yeah, I understand what Robs is doing there towards middle, but unfortunately for him, like, when you know the money's broken, the most common approach these days is pushing middle to the CT side, right? It's your best chance to have a close fight right off the get-go. And if you're Robs, you might want to wait behind Jenny at the start of the round. So if you do go down, they can't recover the AK straight away and start flanking the other team. But I think he wanted to show mid-presence there and actually fend them off, show that they were going to go towards middle, and then they'll just attack.
They're doing it.
Here we go.
The run boost.
This...
I'll give him a second chance. Hang on.
He doesn't miss these.
On the first jump, and
whee!
Oh, he's missed it! He's missed it!
The falling Dutchman this time. No flight visible.
We'll keep it on him.
Goodbye, Chris.
Let's see if he can stick the landing here as he makes his way down now. Going down to floor 4, and this is where things get a little bit difficult. Will he stick it? No, it's good. Not bad at all. 7 out of 10 from the judges now as Voxic with the Desert Eagle looking to answer back. Is there anything left to be said about this round? Time will tell. The run boost. Oh, and the team damage not looking too good for now. And they will have to fall back and recalculate their approach.
It's wild that Woxic has 27 kills.
That's a good point. I didn't even notice.
He's been doing it with the rifle and the deagle as well.
Exactly. The star AWPer, using everything but the AWP here to put damage down range, but still finding themselves, well, assuming this one goes the logical way, 13-13 all tied up here. It is a dangerous end to this map for mousesports, coming in as the favorites, at least with the rankings.
What are we calling the new little connector bit? It's like limbo between the two
name for it.
sites. Connector?
New little connector bit.
The new little connector bit.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah,
So
it's
rolls
nice,
off the tongue
succinct.
nicely.
Yeah, flows.
Yeah, and then we've got Scaff over here, obviously.
No, Henry,
Oh, we had
no.
so many arguments about that. Frozen, however, is the last man standing and will be going down. Cajun confirms it. So we have an even keel at 13-13. But yes, don't you dare start saying scaffolding. I know it looks a bit scaffolding-y.
A little bit.
Well,
A
we
little
can't call-
scaffy.
We can't call everything that has scaffolding. That's
Thank you,
scaffolding
Rushley.
right there.
Great camera
And
work.
we're calling the thing in middle construction.
Yeah.
Rush, what do you think?
No, we know what Rush thinks. We played with him last night.
Rush would not
I think
stop.
it looks very much like scaffolding over here. That's
Rush, how many construction sites have you been on in your time, mate?
Quite a few, actually. I did go to university for that.
Okay, so
Oh, dear.
They,
Good response.
they let you put on the
So-
high-vis shirt and go and check out how it looked, I guess, then.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well,
And
people who
everything.
actually did some work on a construction site, I'll take jurisdiction on this one.
Chris
back
J
to-
was
Thanks, Rush.
opening up as these two are having a marital. 4v4 though. And MSL has missed his fair share of shots. Fortunately, Cajun B has not. Now he's connecting as well. And they're just throwing their bodies towards the stack of CTs to give them the fourth. They were saving their pennies, saving their schmeckles to invest into round 28.
Mousesports starting to drop off significantly now. Money is balancing out, and it is considered, as used as the operative word, to be a T-sided map. So there's every chance they can pull this one back, but their money situation hasn't been fantastic on the T side. They have got buys, but there's always compromises to be made. Enough for the AKs in a basic array of utility here as they send players towards middle once again. They don't want to go quickly or use the same Molotov towards a corner. Looks to be the latter. Line up with the black smudge on the floor, and he got a jump throw here from the fourth plaster splatter as well there, Alex. Remember that one?
Okay, so the black smudge, fourth plaster splatter.
Yeah, there you go.
Easy.
Future pros out there,
Hey,
up
future
in arms
pros.
right now. All the secrets being revealed.
Yeah, they're furious. But mid-control, this battle, the angles do seem very hit and miss. It's either you're exposed or is a tip of the CT's head showing. Very scary stuff when that smoke fades. They will Molotov and smoke both sides. This is actually the most mid-control we've seen from the T side yet. And a missed shot. MSL's gonna have to fall back. And already he's lost his teammate. Won't make the same mistake, but already the flurry from mousesports into the site has confirmed it.
Can't afford to give this one up, boys. One more round for North will give them a map point on their pick. mousesports looking to deny that. Great Molotov. That's going to call a save, I think, already. Like, he's just lost too much health. It gives up his position. He knows it. And they will be falling back. So that's the correct call. Had they gone for this, money would have been a little bit questionable, actually. So the fact they're forced to save 2-on-4s, I actually prefer that, if I'm being honest. But mousesports have done enough to get that 14-14 scoreline. Mid-approach again there, Chad. Almost every team we've seen so far in this version of Vertigo really focusing on that area. The execution there, a little bit different from mousesports. They've got that nice set smoke from middle. The Molotov from the black smudge, of course. The
Black smudge and
yeah.
the fourth plaster smudge.
Fourth plaster splatter.
Splatter was
Yes.
used.
So Mitha, who we were talking about, who used to be the coach of this team, he made a tweet after that first half about Rops throwing the B smoke to
Sure.
cover off towards that beam. And he observed that he was throwing it from a different spawn every time. So that would mean that he's had to learn all the different spawns and how to throw that smoke from all the different spawns.
The nearest lineup he can create.
Yeah, to get it there as quick as possible because you need to get that smoke up to stop the B rush.
Interesting.
So if that is to be the case, it's a good little pickup by Mitha there and a huge reservoir of information that Rops has to keep within his brain.
So it all comes down to this moment. Round number 29, he'll be posting map point first. Money will be pretty battered on both sides if they give this round up.
Black
Here we go again.
smudge.
Fourth to the left, of course, and then the jump throw. And that's why you get this lovely lineup here. AZ boosted up towards the mid boxes and KGB to bait him in. No silence M4, so the Gatling guns are being deployed and the spray comes through, but it will be Boxic. We'll find that first kill. KGB in a lot of trouble now as Rops will dismantle the middle defense. And now 5-on-3. The hard work is done. Put the brakes on, no one has to overcommit, stay together, execute, and try and bleed out the CT utility with the remaining time.
Is Kirby going to push in on the flash from Gade? It looked like that was their intention, but instead Gade now... Ooh, a bit of
That's
an
a good one.
oopsie there.
I don't know the lineup for that one, but
No, we'll work on it. Seemed a bit complex for me, to be honest.
MSL pulls them back. That's Carrigan. That's the A ramp. Can't afford to lose players individually like that. So in towards B we go, trying to take advantage of the fact they still have a 4 and 3.
Trying to use those numbers to their advantage, but Gade has been fantastic, as is Cajun. And no Cajun this time, so it will have to be the former. Matt MSL does catch another. He's lining them up and equalizing time after time. Now the bomb plant comes in, and through the smoke, Woxic finds another. He's closing in on 30 frags here with another double in this round.
Oh no.
But it's not a guarantee.
Frozen knew he was there as well. He spotted him before, tried to swing around with the pre-fire. Didn't work out. Are they going to go for this one? There's a flash available. I think MSL's going to deploy that. Send Kiabi in. He needs to find a couple of kills. The flashbang couldn't be better. Chris J catches a face full of it. And now Voxic, 2 versus 1. It looks like North have done enough. Can they post map point here? Smoke down towards the steps, and the first kill comes through, but a great trade there. It's Kiabi doing enough. He's got the defuse kit, and North will find map point.
What a retake from North. I thought they'd done enough there. mousesports, they get the opening 2 kills. I remind you, that was a 5 versus 3 at one point.
Yeah.
It's MSL. He finds the first frag on the lurk on A, and he even adds a second to that tally.
I couldn't tell you what was happening at the A ramp, but the fact 2 players have gone down to the AWP of MSL there, when you've got a 5 on 3 and there's no one to trade it, you haven't really shown anything apart from there's an empty side out, you've killed someone there. Just got to group up in those sort of scenarios. Just put the brakes on, go together, and hopefully not give up 2 AWP shots. But that's a huge round for North to recover from.
Yeah, I mean, that could very well be determining them winning their map pick. I mean, that's enough. OT could very well be on the cards. It's mousesports that control their fate here. And admittedly, some sacrifices are being made. We're going to be seeing an MP9 coming into this last round of regulation for the CTs.
Oh, can they do it? With the bomb going down and decent loss bonus, mousesports still have a buy here. They had to get the bomb planted to have a somewhat of a buy. That's an extra $800 per player. Actually gives them utility now and a few more extra pieces in the form of firepower. So Cajun towards middle. Has been a bit of a rough area for the CTs. Smoke down A ramp.
Interesting. That wasn't the QAs he wanted. I was hoping they'd just start with some steps, but instead, mid control is foregone. A late incendiary to stop the boost. And a nade on top of that. We'll soften him up quite nicely. On the fly smoke does enable them to start taking some space towards construction. But this next fight is everything. Gade's in the corner. Oh, Carrigan was checking it all. The frags are coming. They're all coming for North. They only need 2 more to take their map pick up against Mouse. Woxic and Frozen left to clutch. That bomb is on Frozen. Woxic has some mid control. Carrigan got some information, but that's all. There's 3 CTs around here. God, Woxic's got so much to worry about. This is not the space to be. Does get the first, but MSL continues to rack him up. He goes down to Frozen.
MSL hits the shot, though. Takes him down to 32 points of health, and there's 35 seconds remaining. Frozen will go for the plant. Fakes it out. Trying to bait anyone towards the Jennies at this stage. 2 versus 1.
Oh, no flash necessary, ladies and gentlemen. A single HE concludes map 1, game 1 of day 5. We'll be back after the break with the next one.